Merry Christmas, wrestling fans, marks, workers, bookers, refs, announcers, managers, valets, timekeepers, commentators, and of course, Merry Christmas to the boys and girls on the ring crew. I am Matt F. Wallace, and today, Christmas Day, a special Christmas Day unboxing, because you gotta unwrap something on Christmas Day, even here on a YouTube channel. We are unboxing the December 2017 That Wrestling Club, which looks like it just went through a hardcore match. Literally kind of does. That's totally it looks like somebody was throwing chair shots using this box. That would be the most internet age gimmick match ever. Bring the weapons, you bring 2 trash cans, and you just keep pulling different monthly subscription boxes out of there to bash your opponent with. A lot of the sub boxes I got this month have been kind of trashed. I don't think that's any of the company's fault. It's December, it's holiday mail season. I think mail carriers get a little tweaked this time of year. I just picture a mail room full of mailmen just kicking these things back and forth to like blow off steam because of the volume of mail this time of year. Anyway, this is my second time getting this box. I got my first one last month, November, and I was very impressed. It was probably my favorite box last month, right next to Wrestle Crate, which I think is my overall favorite. But I was really, really impressed. Last month's theme was Extreme. They did a great job with that one. A lot of great ECW nostalgia in the November box for their Extreme box. I don't think this one has a theme, but we'll crack into it and see what it's all about. But just based on last month, I'm pretty excited. So here we go. Once you cut the tape and you open up the box, you open up the dented box, this is what you're gonna see. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's looking cool right off the bat. Set this right here. So we have a shirt, which we will save for last as the main event, as we always do. And the first item in the box, it is a Funko Pop. It is a jacked up Funko Pop. This Funko Pop looks worse than the outside box did. Again, this is not, I don't blame That Wrestling Club for this. They use a really sturdy box. That Wrestling Club does. Like I said, a lot of my crates and sub boxes this month were messed up, so I blame the post office for this. They really smashed the crap out of this thing. Anyway, so this is a Chris Jericho Funko Pop, and it is Chris Jericho. It is list-taking Chris Jericho, which that is hilarious. If you were gonna send me a Chris Jericho Funko Pop, that is the one to do. I think that's one of his best ever gimmicks, is scarf wearing, putting you on a list, Chris Jericho. So here's the thing. I know a lot of people, if they got a Funko Pop with the box in this condition, they'd be pissed off. Because Funko people are, like, insane about their boxes. I don't care about the boxes. I'm not a Funko collector, so I'm just going to take it right out of the packaging. I don't care, that's messed up. So that's your Chris Jericho Funko Pop with his list. I'm going to laugh every time I see this thing. It's got a lot of detail. The trunks are really nice. It's got, like, his tats. The back is really good. Make sure it focuses on the figure. But that's really funny. I will admit to being a little disappointed. I much rather would have gotten another WrestleTune. If you saw the last That Wrestling Club that I unboxed, the Extreme one, they had the first of their new WrestleTune series that Wrestling Club is doing. It was Al Snow, and it is by far my favorite figure that comes in a sub box, including Funko Pops. I think WrestleTunes are way better than Funko Pops. Got to give That Wrestling Club props on that. So I wish I'd gotten another WrestleTune. I assume we will whenever they get them ready. But if you had to give me a Funko Pop and a Chris Jericho one at that, Chris Jericho with his list is extremely hilarious. And who isn't stoked for Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega next month, right? I've not been this excited for a single wrestling match in like 20 years, I think. Seriously. Like, it feels like a big event match. So I may actually get together with some friends and like go somewhere and watch it. If we can find it with the Jim Ross and Josh Barnett commentary, that's a must. So that is your Chris Jericho with his list Funko, which is very cool. Next item in the box, we've got our pin. And it is, so it's from thatwrestlingshop.com. And it is a Scott Hall Outsiders NWO pin. That's very cool. I really respect that they embraced the dark skin on this. Like, the tendency would be to just make him, flat out albino white guy. Although Scott Hall is a white guy, right? Am I wrong about that? Like, I know Razor was Cuban, but Scott Hall is not in any way Latino or Hispanic, as he's not at all. So, but anyway, he's, so that's just really tan Scott Hall, apparently. But again, very cool pin. And who, outsiders revolutionized the business in the 90s, so respect. That's very cool. Next in the box, we've got what looks like an officially licensed WWE product. And it is, it's an ornament, of course. So, okay, here we go. So this is officially licensed WWE product, and it is a Christmas ornament, and it is the old Stone Cold Smoking Skull Championship Belt variant. Christmas ornament, that is badass. I may actually even like that better than the Colt Cabana Christmas ornament I got in the Wrestle Crate, I think it was. So that's your officially licensed Smoking Skull Attitude Era Stone Cold Championship Belt variant. I've talked about we got a pin of the belt in the Slam Crate that I did. I talked about the Stone Cold belt and how I liked it, but I always thought it was really weird that they never referenced it in any way. One day he was just carrying it. They never made it part of an angle. Vince McMahon never did a he's desecrating the belt kind of thing. He just showed up with it one day. But that's cool. As an ornament, that's really cool. I like the way they did that. So it looks like a folded up championship belt. You hang it on your Christmas tree, and you rep the Attitude Era, which was the last era when I really believed as a wrestling fan. The last time I considered myself a mark, basically. Okay, so it looks like we're down to autographs. Multiple autographs in the box. We've got our spoiler card, which looks like it also has a coupon. Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Oh, it is Tessa Blanchard autographed. That's Merry Christmas indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas indeed. And I don't mean that in a way of like she's so smoking hot and look, it's a shot of her ass. That's amazing too, but I love Tessa Blanchard. I'm such a mark for Tessa Blanchard. Even before the Mae Young Classic, and she and Kairi Sane, I thought that was the best first round match of the Mae Young Classic. That I marked out so fucking hard for that match. It was great. But even before that, just seeing videos of her, I was like, Tessa Blanchard is going to be a gigantic star. Like, I truly believe she will be the next Charlotte Flair. And here's my thing, like, how do you not get Tessa Blanchard in WWE, get Charlotte Flair, get like some swarthy Scandinavian woman worker, call her Anderson, and like reform the next generation horsemen or horsewomen? How do you not do that? Do those horsewomen against the MMA horsewomen, because we've got all them in the WWE now. It'll never happen. It probably will never happen because it's a good idea, and WWE is not about good ideas. That's a great autograph, though. I am such a Tessa Blanchard mark. Love everything she does. Love that she does the slingshot back suplex, like in honor of her father. Because that was such a ridiculous finishing move, even back then. But the way she does it actually looks like a finisher. I like that she took her father's weak-ass finishing move and made it look like a strong-style finisher. Like, when I've seen her use it in indie shows, people mark out because it looks like she's dumping people on their head. So, such a fan. So, that wrestling club knocked it out of the park. So happy to have a Tessa Blanchard autograph. That's so cool. Love her, the future. And we've got another autograph in the box. So the final item in the box. Oh, shit. They're 2 for 2, man. Oh, and this is a print. Oh, check this out. Gold Dust, OG Gold Dust, autographed by Dustin Rhodes himself. And that's a print. That's not even a photo. I thought it was a photo at first because it's such a good. The artwork is so good. So that, I would assume, it's got the That Wrestling Club stamp on it. That's an original print signed by Gold Dust himself, Dustin Rhodes. That's so freaking cool. How do you not frame that? Obviously a big Gold Dust mark. How do you not? From back in the day all the way till now. And Dustin Rhodes, I mark for him, but the Gold Dust character and the evolution of it, that is badass. That's a great print too. That Wrestling Club killed it with the autographs this month, man. That is Merry Christmas all day. Tessa Blanchard and Gold Dust, These are probably 2 of my favorite autographs that I've gotten in a wrestling sub box so far. Very cool. Very, very cool. So those are all items in the box. That brings us to our t-shirt. It is some kind of t-shirt. It's a Gildan Activewear SRL 4X. And it is gray and it feels good. And we'll see what's happening. Bam! So that, okay, so that's collar, X, elbow. Oh, collar and elbow! I get it. I totally... All right, so I was confused for a second there, and the Japanese writing threw me off too. So that's collar and elbow. I'm not getting the reference unless that's just a brand. But that's a cool shirt. Collar and elbow, and it's got Japanese kanji writing. I hope they got the kanji right. I'd hate to think it says collar and elbow, but then the kanji says like, hey, dumb fuck, you got wrong kanji on your shirt. American idiot. So that's a cool shirt. I will be honest, when I saw the elbow part, the corner, and I got a glimpse of the Japanese writing when I looked in the box, and I thought it was going to be $1 million elbow shirt, and I got really excited, because it made me think of Kairi Sane, excuse me. So I'm a little disappointed it's not, but this is a cool shirt. That's a really cool shirt. I am, like most American wrestling fans, I always mark for wrestling shirts that have Japanese writing on them because Japanese wrestling is amazing. Collar and elbow, and I'm glad that I was able to put that together and not look like a jackass. So that's that Wrestling Club box. Let's do some quick review here. So collar and elbow, the wrestling brand. So that's what this shirt is. Save money at checkout with promo code The Club. So that's. If you go to Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand's website, and you use code The Club, you'll get some money off. And I assume that Wrestling Club wants me to share this because usually this is like a profit sharing thing. If you use their code, they get a little kickback for it. And Collar and Elbow will sell some merchandise, and everybody makes that, so that's a good thing, and I support that. So December 2017, we've got our exclusive Collar and Elbow tee. A lot of boxes doing brand collabs this month. You notice that? Like WrestleCrate did Strong Style brand. They did a Strong Style brand shirt for their box. That Wrestling Club doing a collar and elbow tee. That's not even a criticism. It's an observation. They're cool shirts. That's a cool shirt. We've got our Smoking Skull tree ornament. Again, officially licensed WWE product. We've got our authentic Gold Dust autograph. Fingers, they work. Authentic autograph on exclusive print, right there. And our authentic Tessa Blanchard autograph. And I always like it on the spoiler card when they have pictured them signing it. So you can see it's legit and done just for the box. Oh man, they're both... Tessa Blanchard is so cute, and so is Dustin Rhodes. They're adorable. Look at them. Look at their expressions. Look at their adorable worker faces. I love them both. And then you got your Chris Jericho Funko Pop, which again, I'm not a huge Funko fan. Would have rather had a Wrestle Tune, but for a Funko Pop, scarf-wearing, list-taking Chris Jericho was a good choice. And your lapel pin, which was your Scott Hall. And where the hell did it go? I've lost the pin. I've lost the pin. There it is. Your Scott Hall lapel pin, which you would have gotten in the small package box. Again, that Wrestling Club, I didn't mention this at the beginning, they do 3 versions of their box. They do a heavyweight, a cruiserweight, and a small package lapel pin. And I always like it when boxes do subscription options. That's really cool. This was the heavyweight box with all the stuff in it. So very cool. So that was your December 2017 That Wrestling Club box. Really great, man. Really, really enjoyed that one a lot. The autographs owned that box. Great job, That Wrestling Club, on the autographs. Other stuff was really cool, too. I do really like the shirt. I like the pin. The pop is cool. Good December box. As you know, we rate boxes in 3 categories. Curation, the items chosen, how they represent the theme of the box, how they relate to each other, how they represent the properties they're chosen to represent. Exclusivity, which is how exclusive are the items to the box. Is it all just a bunch of stuff you can go get at Hot Topic? And value, which is it worth the money that you paid for the box? Curation, I will give it a solid 9 out of 10 this month. Really enjoyed it, particularly the autographs, but everything in the box was very cool and very well chosen. 9 out of 10 all day. Exclusivity, I will give it an 8.5. Actually, you know what? I'll give that a 9 too. Like, I feel like I'm deducting too much for the Funko Pop, but the autographs alone merit a really high score in exclusivity, because these were really good autograph choice. I love the original print. I love the 8x10 they chose of Tessa. I love that they got these two people, these two workers for the autographs. 9 out of 10 on exclusivity. Virtually almost based on the autographs alone. Value, 9 out of 10 on that as well. Totally, again, just getting those autographs. I would have paid more than the box was worth just for those autographs if I was like at a convention or something. And it would have cost me way more to get those autographs if I was at a convention or something. And the print's exclusive, so I couldn't even get in the print. So 9s across the board on all categories for that Wrestling Club for December. Really enjoy this box. Definitely one of my favorite monthly wrestling subscription boxes. Hope you enjoyed this special Christmas Day unboxing video. I wanted to have something up on the channel. Wanted to have some content beyond just the announcements of my effing giveaway winners, which if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description. Go find out if you won some swag from my Matt F. and Wallace wrestling channel here. Hope everybody has a great Christmas Day, has a great holiday. I will be back probably after the new year with more unboxings for you, as well as hopefully a bunch of new wrestling related content. I'm brainstorming and working on a lot of that. Hope you're enjoying the channel. Congrats to the winners of the Effin' Holiday giveaway. Again, go check and find out if you are one of those winners. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everybody else. I am Matt F. and Wallace, and until next time, I think I just heard a bell ring.